So this video is for CMIT North High School students that wish to become tutors at CMIT North Middle School in our after-school tutoring program, which will take place Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3 to 5 p.m. in room 156. But it's going to work much better if we have some high school students ready to earn service learning hours. All right? But if you just come into the room and just start doing whatever you want, whatever you think is best, that may not be best. So I made a little list here of things that you could do to be an effective tutor. All right, so write this down, listen, rewind if you need to. Number 1, have your students do their work first. Don't start with an empty problem and walk them through it when you know and I know that they need to do what they can do first. And even if that's a video or a textbook, looking through a solution or, bringing work they've already done, they have to do something first, and see that there's resources outside of you that they can go to first and come prepared to your session, right? Also, if they start the question off with questions they have and they've done the work before, then that is a good starting situation. So you want, number 1, students got to do their work first. Number 2, you have to do the work first. So they're doing a problem, you do the same problem over on your side. But after you finish, they should still be working, and you break it down for yourself into the steps and the success criteria, the details, and the vocabulary, those 3 things: steps, sequential order, success criteria, all the different things you got to check off to know you'll be successful at this topic, and the important math vocabulary. Vocabulary unlocks learning, okay? So we want to make sure that we're using proper vocabulary when we help people. So you make that list, and then you and your student or your small group create the list together, right? In my class, we called this success criteria, and we started off every statement with a I can statement. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that, but that's something that I like to do. Then, after you've done that, they've done the example, you've done the example, you've created that list to follow for future examples, it's time for them to do a future example. Okay, so this is called a check for understanding problem. So you may think that they're with you, but in order to double check or really just check, you want to have them do a problem, which can just be the next problem, right? But now they do this, they refer back to the list, and you get your first piece of objective data to see if they understand it. Not really your first piece, because all the questions that they've answered, all the vocabulary that they've used, that's also objective data. And so when I ask, how is your student doing, you can tell me not just, oh, they're doing good. You can tell me, oh, they've answered 3 out of 5 questions correctly. They knew 5 vocabulary words right off the bat, and they've answered 4 out of my 5 questions. So I would say they're doing pretty good. You say something like that, you'll be amazing. Okay? So, number 3, they are doing their check for understanding problem. Number 4, you give them feedback. Right? Did they do it correctly? Did they miss anything? Do you see all those success criteria that they've done correctly? Give them that feedback. Let them know. And then finally, it's time for them to practice. So they should have a practice set, problems that they have to do, and you can let them do those problems and give them feedback as well on that. So if you do this during a tutoring session, you will be a mastermind tutor, and that would be amazing. So if you have agreed to sign up already, thank you. And if you're just watching this video now and you say, where do I sign up? Fill out the form and come to CMIT North Middle School at the specified time and date, and we'll see you there. Bye for now.